Morning, my dear students. So today we'll be studying a chapter in science, and the name of the chapter is conservation of plants and animals. So this chapter we have already done few of the topics in class, but still today we'll try to finish this chapter, and you will be able to do some question and answers and fill in the blanks and other those of the things which are there at the back. You can do it by yourself. So as already discussed before, in this chapter we'll be studying about how plants and animals in our country, how are they being protected, and we'll also be seeing what are the values of forest in our country. So at the starting of this chapter, it shows us the importance of having forests. So if there are forests, here are some points given to you which says that if because of forests many things are available for us. The very most important thing is the element oxygen, which is required for us. So if there is no oxygen, we cannot survive. And not only that, forest also provide us major source of nutrition. That means foods and all those are from the forest. And if they are forest prevents soil erosion, and it also reduces the temperature of a particular area, because a forest plants, they absorb carbon dioxide, which are major reason for increasing temperature. But this forest area are usually affected by human beings. Not only human beings, but sometimes the effect of nature are also affected by forests, and which leads to deforestation. So what does deforestation means? Deforestation is clearing of any area in large scale, especially the forest area in large scale is known as deforestation. So deforestation is caused mainly they are mainly caused by two reasons. One of them are because of human being, and another one are natural cause. So first we're going to see some natural causes: forest fire, drought, acid rain, and volcanic eruption. So forest fire, because sometimes because of very high temperature, it might causes forest fire which destroy the whole forest area, droughts, acid rain, and volcanic eruption. So these are some of the natural causes, but we also have some human activities which supports deforestation: clearing of forest area for settlement and cultivating crop. So usually the amount of population is increasing day by day, and in order to support those increasing population, forest area are usually cleared. Cutting forest for cattle grazing. So the amount of cattle, they need to be grazed, and in order to do so, some forest areas are being cut down, and logging of tree for commercial activities. So in order to make different things with the help of foods, forests are being cut down, like beds and all. For various reasons, forests are being cut down in large scale. So what might be the conclusion after deforestation? So here are some of the consequences. The first one is loss of habitat. So in forests, like forests suppose various species of animals. So once the forests are being cut down, those animals, they would be homeless, and in some cases it might also lead on the verge of extinction. Another one is extreme temperature. So as we know, forest, it takes one of the very important gas, carbon dioxide, which are released by human beings. So carbon dioxide, it usually causes increase of earth's temperature by greenhouse effect. So once those carbon dioxides are absorbed by the trees, the earth temperature is regulated. But once those trees are not there, so this amount of carbon dioxide in the air will increase, which usually causes increase of earth's temperature. Soil erosion. So usually soil erosion is caused by absence of trees. So root of the trees are able to hold the soil together. So once those roots are not there, that time usually what happens, it leads to soil erosion, because soils are now no more held together by roots. So because there won't be any trees, so which will lead to soil erosion. Depletion of ground level water. As we can see, ground level waters are also supported with the help of trees. And drought is a kind of disaster, or you can say it's a kind of situation in which there won't be any water. So since there won't be any water, those area will be bad, and that means there won't be any trees and all and other animals in order to survive. So usually we see this drought taking place in very hot areas. Now ultimately this deforestation will leads to deforestation, desertification. So desertification is a process, or it's a kind of a thing which comes after deforestation. So once the trees of a particular area are completely cleared, there won't be any trees out there. So that time they will ultimately change into desert. So once it forms into desert, the land will no more be fertile again in order to grow trees and in order to grow crops, trees, or etc. So desertification, deforestation will ultimately lead to desertification. Biodiversity. Biodiversity means plants and animals living in a particular area. So usually plants are called flora and animals are called fauna. So flora and fauna living in particular region is known as biodiversity, and animals which are just found in those particular area are known as endemic species. Like yaks and all, they are usually found in Ladakh. So those are endemic species out there which we do not find in any part of the country. Usually in colder regions we do find yaks and all. Then we have migratory species. Migratory species are those animals which usually travel from one place to another, might be during the time of seasonal change or during the time of mating or in search of other habitats. So usually one example given out here is monarch butterfly. So monarch butterfly usually those